Thanks for being here. First, when you saw that video of Diddy, Cassie in that hotel, did you recognize that Sean Combs?
What I want to say, first of all, when I seen the video, everything in the video is egregious. I'm against. I don't support all the charges that's alleged against him. I don't support any of that trafficking, minors, domestic violence. I'm totally against it. So when I seen the video, yeah, I was kind of upset with it. Being that I know him, he's not necessarily a friend, but yeah, I was upset when I seen it.
CNN recently asked new media man Cameron to hop on and discuss Diddy. It went about as well as one would expect.
Did you recognize that kind of anger at all from your experiences?
I don't know like that. What do you mean, do I be recognized? Did I recognize him? I seen him. What do you mean my experiences? I seen him and I thought it was disgusting. I didn't do a zoom in to see if it was really him or nothing, but he admitted it was him, so yeah, it was him.
What did you think about the apology that he gave in that other video?
Ain't me for this. The apology ain't for me to decide, it's for Cassie. What I think about it don't matter. He ain't do nothing to me. Cassie need to ask Cassie if she accept the apology. I told you how I feel. I said what I said.
It would continue with CNN's Abby Phillips serving as host of the segment.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? I mean, is there something known in the industry about how Diddy treated his artists?
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this horsepower joint.
Absolutely remarkable. CNN should just call it a wrap after this. Like, I truly can't believe this aired, but the show would go on.
I'm just going off what Mace said. Mace took me to Biggie. I don't really know Puffers like Mace know Puff. So I appreciate what Mace said. And of course, that's my brother. So if he felt that way, then he felt that way. I can't really tell you how Puff moves or anything like that. Mace may know better than me because he was signed to Puff. I wasn't. But my show does come on at 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. It's called It Is What It Is. And y'all make sure y'all check it out. I mean, I might get some more information out of Mace from there. But for me to tell you how Puff act and all that, I don't know. I never was signed to him.
Cameron clearly does not want to talk about this. The segment ends in spectacular fashion.
What about the industry in general? I mean, so many people have pointed out that Diddy couldn't get away with this stuff if there weren't a lot of people protecting him. Do you think that's the case?
Who the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this? I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that y'all invited me to. Yo, who booked me for this joint?
All right.
Wow, and I don't be sitting around watching Diddy and all that. Yeah,
thanks.
Man, come on, man.
Thanks for joining us. Thank you for your time tonight.
Yeah. So look, there's a lot here, and I will give my take momentarily. However, to lead things off, the shot Cameron took was a business venture of his, which has its own handle on Instagram that he tagged. On its website, pinkhorsepower.net, it reads, Cameron's Bedroom Love. Our all-natural supplement is designed to empower man's sexual intimacy by helping to improve stamina. And then you see the rest of it, the ingredients. Now, on It Is What It Is, which is Cameron's show, he would basically admit to sabotaging his appearance.
We do all these positive things, and you call me on CNN for the bull, I'm going to give you the bull. That's just what's going to happen. So we got some free promo. I teased the Pink Horsepower. They tried to bring up when Mace bought me the Biggie instead of Puff, and I said, yeah, if you've seen it, what you asking me about it for? Like, was self-explanatory. So I got us some free promo. I didn't get the shout out to Dipset Couture. Make sure you go online to Dipset Couture. That's how that went yesterday, man. I don't know why they didn't watch 60 Minutes. They didn't watch Bill O'Reilly. This is what I do in them joints, boys. That's what I really want to focus on, because I know we play and joke a lot. But y'all call us up there for that and don't invite us to talk about this positive. Y'all call me like this. We did this in less than 24 hours. You could have called us up for a bunch of positive different things that we do. But you want to play games, that's what you got. That's just what it is. And I don't think we was playing games. I just went up there to promote all the different things that we have going on.
That would be the gist of their show, touching on his appearance on this major network. Now, here's the thing. If you are booking Cameron, you should know that this is just kind of his thing. From Forbes, he has been notorious for taking interviews off the rails. In an infamous 60 Minutes appearance in 2007, Cameron said he was a victim of a carjacking, but would not cooperate with police in an investigation because he's not a snitch. He said he would not tell the police if he knew there was a serial killer living next to him. He'd apologized for his comments, but clarified that where he comes from, once word gets out that you've cooperated with the police, that only makes you a bigger target of criminal violence. In a 2003 appearance on Bill O'Reilly's The O'Reilly Factor, this was legendary, Cameron was brought on to discuss the impact of hip-hop lyrics on young children with a school principal, in which he infamously asked Bill O'Reilly during a heated exchange, "You mad?" That wasn't more of a question, but hey, you actually are. He referenced these infamous interviews in his Tuesday morning podcast. "I don't know why they didn't watch 60 Minutes, he'd say. They didn't watch Bill O'Reilly. This is what I do on them joints. If you haven't seen it, here that is.
I'm making it cool to be smart.
All right.
I'm making it cool. Wait, let me talk.
But it's not
I'm
about
making it cool to be a
business.
businessman.
It's not about business.
Not about business for you because you feel like it might give you better ratings to portray something negative within the image of hip hop.
It is negative.
It's not negative to be a businessman. It's not negative to take care of the economy around you.
It's negative to make money, Mr. Dash, if you hurt children.
How do you hurt children by promoting to be an entrepreneur and a CEO and to do right by?
Looking at a principle.
For example.
Hold it. You're looking at a principle.
Why you don't want to let him talk? You mad? Where'd you start? Current affair, right?
No, wrong.
Well, you faked a lot. I got dirt on you, doggy.
Cameron,
I'm going to get at you in a minute.
I have to double down on this as we conclude. This is what you're getting yourselves into. The man doesn't take it seriously. So, no matter the subject, unless it is playing by his rules at all times, this is simply what you are going to get. And he did hit on something that is accurate. Who's the guest booker? Who's the person that said, you know who'd be great for this segment? Cameron. Instead of like Mace. No word, by the way, on if they reached out to Mace, but you know who probably has a better perspective than Cameron? Mace. Who hasn't necessarily been known to sabotage interviews or plug and promote his own brands and what have you. But hey, that's just my 2 cents. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.